Hello everyone, this is Anastasia with your pick a card reading for those who are interested in a transition period 2018-2019 energies. I will be using two decks of cards today, tarot cards. It's a small deck which I call eclectic because they don't really have a name, specific name. And then I will be also using one card. So from this deck I will be picking up 3 cards for one row of cards for you to pick, and one card for each row will be from Angel Dreams, which I was kind of guided to use this time. So what I'm doing now, I'm shuffling the cards, and before you will see the cards, I will ask you just to think about a situation or a scenario or whatever is bothering you or whatever you find really important to ask about. And it will be for the end of for the remaining part of November and December. And again, you can ask any question. It's not about specifically romance or career or finances. It could be anything. And yeah, so just kind of try to think, to concentrate what is something important for you to kind of look at in the remaining months of 2018, with some perspective or projection of the energies towards 2019. Okay, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just want to shuffle one once again for the third. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll give you some time and you can pick up any rows of cards. So I will begin with this row. So that would be 1, 2, and 3. So think about what row of cards you would like to pick up. Concentrate on your question. Okay, and then you can just use the time stamps given below. Okay. So the first rows of cards, we have 2 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, it looks like this, and then we have Ace of Wands. I would say I feel very good energy flowing from this spread. You know, really looking at Pentacles, most likely many of you who are watching, you were asking about your finances, and the good news is that on the one hand, yes, some money is coming your way. On the other hand, you will really have to work hard for that, because 2 of Pentacles is the card of having 2 jobs, of working extra time, of working for 2 companies, of having you know, extra income. So on the one hand, it could be a very positive sign that yeah, you will get some kind of accumulation of resources on your bank account. But at the same time, this card shows that you have to be kind of torn in between 2 jobs, 2 companies, 2 contracts, and of course you won't have a lot of time, free time, because you have to you know, to fulfill your responsibilities at 2 workplaces. If you're asking about something that is not related to money or to career or job, if it's about partnership, I would say again you will have kind of 2 choices, 2 partners, 2 contracts again. If it's about romance, most likely you are in the situation when you have to pick between 2 people and you don't know what to do. Sometimes this card also shows that you're kind of thinking about romance, like when you're choosing partners, you're kind of more focused on the resources at either part, and there is nothing bad about it, right? So you are kind of looking at which of these partners could be more providing you with resources, or you could be more reliable, you know, and nothing bad about that. The only, you know, kind of minus here is that either way, both of these partners, when you're looking at them and you're thinking about your choice, emotions are not the first priority for you, and you're mostly looking into how reliable these people are, how trustworthy. Yeah, so that would be like, again, the person who is here, they're kind of shuffling two pentacles, and again, whatever question you are asking about, it's all about these two choices, two incomes, two resources, two partners, two contracts. Could be also, if it's health issue, maybe you need the second opinion of a second doctor. So you really you are surrounded with people who are offering you more than one partnership, and that's what this card is about. Now, Page of Pentacles is also a card that speaks more about money, which is always good, right? Because, or resources in any way. So Page of Pentacles is a message, I would say, for some of you who are watching. You maybe are asking about, if I get this good news about my resources, my contract, or my again. And you know, looking at this card, this person has the key, right? So most likely, if you were looking into some resources to, let's say, buy a car or buy a house, the good news is that the money is coming, and it would be a very good kind of fruitful way to finish 2018, because your plans to add to your possessions will be successful, and you will have resources for that. So good news is coming. Again, if we are not talking particularly about money and resources, it could be about partnership, it could be about a new job coming your way. So maybe you were thinking, or you were sending your resumes or CVs, and there will be an offer of a contract, so also very good. If it's about partnership or romance, somebody will be giving you the keys from their heart, which is also a very beautiful kind of connotation of this card. So maybe there was somebody who you were in some relationship, but they were not quite willing to open their heart to you. So good news is that November, December will be months when the energy will be more kind of embracing this, how to say, you will be more welcome. Yeah, that's the word that I heard. You will be more welcome to join this person from the point of view of romance. So it's beautiful. And finally, also a very nice card, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, it's all about creativity. We see the hand, a person apparently is writing something. So whatever comes to your mind about documents or signing contracts or being creative, like writing something. Someone who is watching, maybe your students who are writing your final papers before the end of the term. So Ace of Wands, it's a very card of fruitful accomplishment of something, or a good start of something. So for some reason I feel more about accomplishment, maybe a kind of completion of a hard work or a project that you maybe invested a lot of creativity before. I think that the idea of completion of a project rather than the beginning of a project stands to me out because of the end of the year, and because I'm asking about the energies of transition towards 2019. So most likely, if you are very creative, most likely you will get a new project, you will be involved in working with a group of people or maybe on your own, and it would be very successful, full of creative energy. And finally, I wanted to say that someone will be signing legal documents which were very important for them. Yeah, so okay, so let's see, pick up a card from Angel Dreams, just some kind of inspirational message from the angel realms. Okay, I see one card wants to jump out. Problem solving and resolution. This is a very good omen for people who are asking about some problems, or they were stuck with maybe financial situation, and this card resonates well with our Page of Pentacles, so there will be a resolution of some problem related to finances, so it's good. And whatever is the question about some I feel that people who picked up this row of cards, they were asking about some problems, like, will my problem be solved by the end of 2018? And I think this is a very good omen, because they say that yes, it would be resolved. So this is a very beautiful card. And again, looking at the whole image of this card, it looks like flurries to me. So most likely in December, November, December, your problem will be solved. So it's very positive, positive reading. Okay, now let's look at the second row of cards. And what do we have here? Okay, so we have the Tower, which is usually not a very pleasant card in classical tarot spreads, because it shows that there will be end of something. There will be could be something is out of your control, but it could be also a very positive thing if there is something that you really want to get rid of. And that's the message that I'm receiving for someone who is watching, that there will be a sudden change of things. And if there was a disturbance situation, or you wanted to change your workplace, or you wanted to get rid of a bad partnership, something that didn't work well for you, there will be a sudden change. And I really feel that the change will be for the best, because the next one, for the better, I mean, the next card is Eight of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles shows that most likely the situation that is described here refers to change of workplace. Maybe you were not appreciated at your workplace. You wanted to make changes in your career, in your profession, and usually it's a very difficult decision. We know that we need to make this change, but we cannot summon courage, so to speak, and then something really bad is happening, like maybe it would be a layoff, but without that you would not get what you really want. So this card shows that the skills, the labor, your investment of your energy into some project that you were working on before, and it could be your profession, your career, that stopped being really beneficial for you. There will be a sudden abrupt change, and maybe they offer you a new job, and at first you think, oh, I cannot ruin everything that I was working on for so long, but you have to take this step because there is something that you cannot control any longer, and then your skills and your labor, your investment of your energy will bring you an environment which will be more beneficial to you, because Pentacles, they show money, income, skills, experiences that will be very, very good for you in the long run, but you will have to wait a little bit. It's also a card of mastery. So maybe after you finish something, or they ask you to stop doing something, and it could seem like a disaster for you, but then in the long run you will see that's for the best. That's a very good change for you, because now maybe when they kind of pushed you to look for a different job, you will find a better recognition for your skills and mastery. Beautiful card. I'm just thinking maybe how this situation that these cards are describing, it can refer to anything else. Well, yeah, there could be a divorce, there could be a situation when you really need to get rid of a partner who was not very good for you, and I heard the message abusive partner, and there will be some kind of a conflict after which you would say to yourself, you know what, no more of that, and it could be very hurtful, but then you will think, you know what, this is so good that it happened, because I would be keeping on doing, kind of trying to fix and mend things that could be not mendable anymore. And after this conflict, you will see that now you will have to you know, it would be very beneficial for you from the point of view even of your income. Like, you don't have to share anymore maybe your apartment or your home with a person who was not a good reliable partner for you. It will be some time of recovery, because Eight of Pentacles also shows the card of recovery, of mastery over situation, and with some tools and support. You need some tools, and tools could be also strategies. Maybe you need some counseling, and after some time you will get over the situation and you will be very happy. Yeah, that's how I feel for many of you who are watching. And another positive card in this row of cards is King of Cups, which shows that finally you will get a support. You will get support from a person who is wiser, who is older maybe, who is more emotionally available. It could also feel, it feels that it could be also counseling. As I mentioned before, it could be a legal advisor, maybe if it's about divorce or change in your mind about partnership or living with somebody, and you need some process over papers and documents. This person will be helping you, and they will be very, very supportive. Or, as the best case scenario, it could be meeting a new person who will be much more available emotionally than the person who you had conflicts with, or who were bothering you, and it was very difficult for you to get rid of them, to say goodbye, because, you know, people, I really see the abusive relationship again, and I'm sorry, it's kind of recycling in my mind this relationship that did not work. Maybe you trusted this person so much and they cheated on you, or they were using your resources without your knowledge of that, and you really need to say no to any more of this abuse. So you will have to go through the situation, which could be hurting, but at the same time it will be very good for you, beneficial from the point of view of recovery. Yeah, so you have to start this situation all over again. Okay, let's see what the angels' inspirational messages are for this row of cards, for this spread. Astral travel. Okay, vital force. Interesting card. Kind of cooling, kind of coming down, kind of if there is some anger or conflict, this card shows that there will be, you have to freeze your emotions when you feel hurt, and it will be much better for you if you're in anger, or you make your decisions in some conflict and situation out of emotions or impulsively. Information, dream, time, soul travel. You know, I think this card really speaks more about, you know, you really have to give all your concerns to angels, to your spiritual team, because we're never alone, and you really need to calm down your feelings. If your feelings are really disturbed by someone who is not worth it, don't spend your energy, don't spend your vital forces. That's how I see vital force inscription actually relates to. Don't spend your vital force of love and light towards the person or towards the situation or workplace or whatever your question was about, towards people or situations that are not working for you. I really got this idea of astral travel as your soul knows much more than you, like maybe your body knows your mind. How to say, you have to calm down your feelings. You have to travel in kind of parallel worlds, where the world of dreams, the world of, you know, look at the stars. You have to find some how to say, gateway towards new experiences in your life. I think maybe it's a little bit confusing, but that's how I feel about this card, that you have to accept whatever situation you cannot control anymore, and find all possible ways not to get really angry or too much hurt, because you have to calm down your senses and save your vital force for something more meaningful for you. That's how I feel. Bit of confusing, but you know better your situation, right? And finally we have 3 cards here. We have Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords, and Six of Cups. So let's talk about this. Queen of Wands. You know, first of all, this card reflects you know, yourself, the person who picked up this, people who picked up this row of cards. This is a reflection of how you feel by the end of 2018 and the beginning of 2019. Queen of Wands, it doesn't matter if you're female or male, it's the energy, right? And Queen of Wands energy is very creative. It's very, I would say, kind of a little bit egocentric, but it's about thinking what will work better for you, what you have to do to move forward. And Queen of Wands is also it's an energy of life force. It's the energy of fire. First of all, it reflects fire signs. If we talk about zodiac signs, like it could be Leo, or it could be Sagittarius or Aries. So even if you are not this zodiac sign, you will behave that way. Or the cards are saying, if you have this vigor, if you have this inspiration, creativity, you will get what you want. Yeah. So Queen of Wands is mostly about whether you feel like that at this point, or whether you will need to be somewhat like this person, like very creative, proactive, looking for a new job or moving from one place to another. I feel also travel. Some of you would like to travel, so it's very good energy of curiosity towards the world, of new impressions. Also, it could happen that this card shows that there will be a very important person, influential person in your life, particularly in November, December 2018 and January 2019, and she or he, and again, it doesn't matter the gender, what matters is the general energy coming from this person. They will be very influential in this lifetime. So if you're looking for a partner, Queen of Wands or fire signs will be somebody who will be pushing you towards accomplishing your goals. Very interesting. Then we have Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords, it's the card when the person is kind of feeling stuck in a situation that they think they can't get out easily. But if we look at this card, we see that the swords are only kind of around the upper part of the body of this person, but this person can still walk. So the idea of this card is you are creating negative scenarios in your mind much more than the scenario is unfolding in reality, so to speak. Don't feel that you get stuck, and maybe that's why Queen of Wands really very important card for you. You have to be to use this energy and not to feel like that. There will be a situation when you will feel stuck and you will think, oh, I cannot get it, I cannot understand how to get out of it. What should I do? It's kind of, should I stay or should I go? In classical Rider-Waite tarot, this person is blindfold, and this person in this deck, she's or he is also closing with their eyes closed. Open your eyes. This card asks you, open your eyes and be more proactive in finding the way out. And remember, you still can walk out. These are bad thoughts more than bad reality. And finally, we have Six of Cups. And Six of Cups, it's actually a card when you're kind of absent-minded a little bit. You would like to sit down and reflect on the past experiences, and maybe that's also a good way to start to being proactive. At first you analyze what did not work for you in the situation that you asked about, and think about good memories, focus on good experiences. Even in negative experience in our life, there is something that we can learn from. and we can learn more about. So this card asks people who picked up this row of cards, no matter how hard your situation could be, look back at first of all people who could support you, and could be people coming from the past that they will help you. Look back at the experiences that were kind of alike, and you can use this experience to move forward. So this is a kind of a card of contemplation and collecting your thoughts and ideas to move forward. Maybe you need some kind of a pause, but then you need to move forward with the energy of wisdom, of all like reflecting on your past experiences. Interesting. It's difficult for me to say what this situation is about. It could be about romance. Maybe you will all, some of you will feel desperate, and then there will be a person from the past that they could give you good advice, and they push you forward into like giving you good strategy to move along with your situation, and it would be resolved. Interesting. And one card, inspirational message from angels. Dragonfly, transformation, magic, beautiful card actually, and illusion. I think it's a very good card, again as a reminder to go beyond illusions. And sometimes when we look at the past, we think, oh, in the past I accomplished this, I accomplished that. You have this some kind of nostalgia. But the Dragonfly card says, you know what, you have to kind of sort out the good experiences from bad experiences, and to take the wisdom from the past experiences with you and move along. And there will be some kind of, you have to transform your life. Dragonfly shows that whatever was not working for you, it will be left behind. You have to left behind. You cannot live only in the past. You have to live in the present moment, and then to project your energy into transforming the future. Very interesting card. Magic. It's all about magic. This card is a reminder that no matter how hard our situation could be, and we feel stuck with some negative thinking, we have to find a way how to transform the you know, hard experiences, heavy experiences into some constructive experiences, some constructive energy. Again, our life is full of illusions, but there is magic in it, and this magic is given to us as the freedom of choices, as our wisdom to transform our life into the future, for the better. So I really feel that people who picked up this row of cards, they have a feeling that, oh, I don't really know what to do. My life is, I cannot get more than I can get, right? But the reminder is that as this dragonfly, we can find the way how to transform, how to change our life for the better. I don't know, I feel very good about dragonfly. Dragonfly is the symbol of magic that is there, and we have to be don't forget that there is a way out from any situation, and you can transform a low energy into positive energy with your free will. That's how I feel about you guys. I'm sorry if some of the readings sound confusing. Remember, it's a very general reading, and if you feel that you need to have some kind of specific details about your situation, you can book a reading with me using Amira's website. And I wish you well. I know that transition energies could be confusing, and this is okay, because there is different energy coming from one year to another year. So it kind of this transition period when we have to you know, find resolution to our problems that kind of accumulated by the end of the year. And remember, we're never alone. We have our spiritual team around us, and we can transform our life into what we want it to be, right? And we have everything for that. We have energy of the universe, which is always helping us and guiding us in the right direction. So on that positive note, I'm finishing this reading, and thank you very much for watching. Good luck. Bye bye.